Hello everyone. Mbappé to Real Madrid is closer than it seems. Spanish newspapers are reviving the Mbappé saga at Real Madrid, which could materialize in 2024. The Marca and AS newspapers state that Real Madrid still considers signing the forward, provided he activates the clause that releases him at the end of next season. The combination of another physical problem for Benzema and PSG's elimination in the round of 16 of the Champions League has led the Spanish press to revive the Mbappé saga at Real Madrid. The two main sports newspapers in the capital, Marca and AS, published reports on Friday indicating that the player could still move to the Santiago Bernabéu in 2024. It all depends on Real Madrid's need to find a replacement for Benzema, who, despite his great importance to the squad, has had a season full of injuries. And in this scenario, there would be two galactic options, as President Florentino Perez likes, Norwegian Haaland and French Mbappé, who snubbed Real less than a year ago by renewing with PSG. Despite the disappointment with the player's conduct and his team in the case when Mbappé gave his word that he would move to Real Madrid for free, the club will not close the door to a possible transfer. Marca says that the Frenchman regretted the decision to renew with PSG about 3 months later, citing a call from the player's team to the club at the time. Mbappé's intention would be to test the club's willingness to sign him. And, according to the newspaper, the contacts continued in the following months. Real's position would have been to not show excessive interest, but not close the door, precisely because they know they will need to find a goal scorer next year. In this sense, Marca reports that Real Madrid is in a much more comfortable position than in previous years when they tried to persuade PSG to sell Mbappé with proposals that reached €180 million. Faced with refusals, they had to wait until the end of the contract and the forward would leave Paris for free, as promised by Florentino Perez, but he changed his mind and extended his contract until 2025. For the Frenchman to fulfill his childhood dream, it would be crucial not to exercise a clause extending the contract for another year. PSG announced last year that the renewal with Mbappé would go until 2025, but European media later pointed out that the contract runs until 2024, and it will be up to Mbappé to decide whether to automatically renew his commitment for another year. Marca also says that there is a small chance that Mbappé will try to leave Paris at the end of the current season, in a move that would force PSG to accept such a fate to avoid leaving empty-handed a year later. The newspaper emphasizes that Real Madrid will not negotiate with the French club because they have broken ties with President Nasser Al-Khelaifi. As for whether Mbappé will be at Real Madrid, it remains to be seen.